No, Phil, no bonus chips. Forget it. Phil, it's a full 10K pool, like on your marble stream. I love playing. And I'm still locked in this closet. Nick Stacey came out on top. Sleep, breathe, shit, that's... Everything just went downhill from there. Are we calling it poker or bumper cars now? And suddenly it's Royals World, and we're just rebuying in it? Next up, silent film noir. Last night was nuts. Someone check Phil's chair. Check the feed. Habemus Cetum.
That's the way it was meant to be.
Then a whiny Chad Wheeler. POW and fucking Phil. You probably do deserve better. CN Tower, Niagara, Wonderland. I didn't even last 20 minutes in my lap. Barry, why is Mike saying 17? It was a lovely day to melt down with the psychological influence of Jamie Baker on Reebok. No good can come of this. It's me, Closet Voorhees. He goes through harder than my ex after a buy-in. What kind of simulation are we playing in? Done. All right, we'll take it over from here. A bloody Yeti. You left me holding the scoop. His stack was up and down like a toilet seat at a house. You botched the scoop. Pull up a lawn chair and let up. And a guy I've seen before. Something's been up. We're looking at a case of card amnesia. It's night. And look at this. Blanford's chip run matched the Fibonacci sequence. I checked. They're in cahoots. I knew it. You're in on it. The pool circle is active, baby. She's manipulating the fabric of time.
Yeah.
It's real and it's deep.
What did you do to him last night?
Nobody makes it to the final table without me knowing.
Yeah.
You mean the cover-up?
Lovely day. What started as one camera, a poker table, and a crazy idea turned into 50 episodes of cards, characters, and more conspiracy theories than you can count. We've seen monster hands, miracle rivers, and enough jaw-dropping moments to fill a whole season. So we did. This is Sal's Scoop, Season 1. And this is Episode 1, where it all began.
Lovely day, poker enthusiasts. It's fucking Phil here, and this is your daily Sal Scoop from Sal's room at Tops of Road Billiards. Last night, live at Sal's room, we added a 37th player to the big game on Saturday, while others played the mixed cash game. Online action saw All-In 10-Jack win her first seat to the $60 Step 3, and POW won his second seat. Also, shout out to Janes88 for his cash prize in third. He's been crushing it online. Tonight, live at Sal's room, we have our usual $60 buy-in with $40 rebuys for 1 hour and a $20 add-on. Are there bonus chips today if you bring donuts? No, Phil, no bonus chips. Forget it then, I'm going back to bed. Like you would. Okay, back to the report. Online tonight is our regularly scheduled $0 Step 1 at 6 p.m. and then the 660 Step 2 at 9 p.m. And don't forget, our big game is on Saturday at noon, the 550 buy-in. Still one more satellite on Friday night at 9 p.m.
The online crew showed up in force. Club GG tables packed, and the action was non-stop.
Lovely day, poker enthusiasts. It's fucking Phil here, and this is your daily Sal Scoop from Sal's room at Tops of Road Billiards. Last night, live at Sal's room, Brian Cross and Neil Dalton chopped the pot after Andrew Delaney cashed in third place. Congratulations on your wins, guys. Job well done. Meanwhile, others played the No Limit Hold'em cash game. Over on the digital felt, online action saw Steve 8125 win his first seat to the $60 Step 3, and Tyrod took home a cash prize of $48. Congratulations, guys. These online games are really taking off. You don't want to miss out. Tonight, live at Sal's room, we have our $10 buy-in with no rebuys for 1 hour and our $20 add-on. Online tonight is our regularly scheduled $0 Step 1 at 6 p.m. and the 660 Step 2 at 9 o'clock. Phil, all they got to do is go to clubgg.com to download the desktop app. Or you can go to the Apple Store or Google Android and get the phone app. Download it, create an account, you're set to go. Look for Club 637546. Acceptance is automatic. Get in and play. And you could win yourself a seat to the 550 big game on Saturday at noon. 39 seats are already filled and it's capped at 50. And and you could win it free using our software. Still one more satellite on Friday night scheduled at 8 p.m. online, and one more Lotto Max draw available to win your seat. Contact Mike Hines to get your Lotto numbers in. And that's today's scoop. Run good, legends. See you on the felt.
Not every night fills up, but even with a smaller crowd, the stories and the plays still delivered.
Lovely day, poker enthusiasts. It's fucking Phil here, and this is your Sal Scoop from Sal's Room at Topsail Road Billiards. Last night, live at Sal's Room, we had a late start to the tournament as interest seemed low. Low interest, Phil? Yeah. Don't they know, like, the bad beat is 3 aces over 7s, and it's a full 10K pool? Like, this is free money up for grabs. Just come out and play. Right. Anyway, I'm going back to bed, but... Nevertheless, we had a small game, and yours truly emerged as the victor after a daring pocket gamble. Get out and walk. Yours truly emerged the victor after a daring call with my pocket fives versus Mike's ace-jack offsuit jam. Rohan took second, Mike busted out in third. There was a cash game. There was players playing cash, indeed. Online action saw Jane's 88 and N Penny both win their first seat to the $60 Step 3. POW took home a cash prize of $18. Congrats. Tonight, live at Sal's Room, we have our $100 buy-in with no rebuys for 1 hour and a $20 add-on. Action starts 7:30. Online is our regularly scheduled $0 Step 1 at 6 p.m. and then the 660 Step 2 at 9. Also, I'm adding a bonus satellite to the big game at 8 p.m. tonight for $60. Plus, come on over to my Twitch stream and join a marbles race to win Club GG cash. Every race wins $1 all day. The big 550 game is on Saturday at noon. 40 seats already filled, and it is capped at 50. 2 more satellites tonight, tomorrow night, and the Lotto Max draw if we can fill the numbers. So contact Mike Hines to get your Lotto Max numbers. Let's get this Lotto Max filled up and get some more seats taken out that way. And that's today's scoop. Run good, legends. Don't forget, come on over to Twitch and support your local poker streamer and win yourself some money.
This one's just me talking about it. It went from ace, 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 7, 7 down to aces full of 6s. No bad beat to watch, but still a story worth telling.
Lovely day, poker enthusiasts. It's fucking Phil here. It's Friday, May 2nd, and this is Sal's Scoop from Sal's Room at Topsail Road Billiards. Last night, live at Sal's Room, Rod St. John, LD, and Jim Whalen took a 3-way chop of the pot. Congratulations, gents. Great game. Online action was lit and saw Karen Marg, Band B905, and T-Chafe all won their first seat to the $60 Step 3. Congratulations. That game has already got 10 players registered, and that's going to be huge. Tonight, live at Sal's Room, we have our $60 buy-in with $40 unlimited rebuys for 1 hour and a $20 add-on. Phil, don't forget to mention the bad beat winning hand is dropped down now. It's now 3 aces full of 2 6s. That's right. 10,000 prize pool. Friday nights rocks. They do. We should do some free money giveaway too on your marbles stream. I love playing marbles, man. I know you do. And we probably will set the stream up and give away some free money again today. Online today, our schedule has changed. The $0 Step 1 is now at 2 p.m. and the 660 Step 2 is at 5. This is to accommodate the $60 Step 3 tonight at 8. And our 550 big game is tomorrow at noon. 46 seats filled already, it's capped at 50. Tonight is the last satellite online, and we're still trying to fill the Lotto Max numbers for tonight's draw. So if you have it yet, contact Mike Hines and get your Lotto Max numbers. And that's today's scoop. Run good, legends. And come on over to Twitch and support your local poker streamer and win yourself some money.
Stakes were high, the room was buzzing, and players came ready to fight for their shot at the big one.
Lovely day, poker enthusiasts. It's fucking Phil here. It's Saturday, May 3rd, and it's the big game day. This is Sal's Scoop from Sal's Room at Topsail Road Billiards. Last night, live at Sal's Room, the tournament saw 4 players agree to chop the pot, and there was a cash game on side. Congrats, players. Online action saw an amazing satellite series wrap up with Dr. Flopper Popper winning his seat to the 550 big game. That game has been increased now to 60 players max. Tonight, live at Sal's Room, we have our $60 buy-in with $40 unlimited rebuys for 1 hour and a $20 add-on. That starts at 7:30. Online today is a break day. Expect the next 550 big game satellite series to start running tomorrow. And our big 550 game is today, 60 players with 9K up top for first. Man, I can't wait to go play this game. It's going to be a great day of poker, pool, and friends. You're telling me it's the big game today, and I'm still locked in this closet? No stream, no spotlight, no glory? This is an outrage. Phil's off playing poker in Sal's room, and I'm here talking to socks. Next time, I'm taking over the stream myself. Sorry, man. We gotta have a fun day, man. Got to. And that's today's scoop. Run good, legends. And don't forget to get yourself a Twitch account so you can too be part of the free money giveaway marble races on my Twitch stream.
The big game brought out the heavy hitters, and when the dust settled, it was Nick Stacy standing tall with the win.
Lovely day, poker enthusiasts. It's fucking Phil here with another edition of Sal's Scoop coming at you from Sal's room at Tops of Road Billiards. And yesterday was legendary. We hosted our biggest game to date, the 550 big game, and it absolutely delivered. 55 players hit the felt with 11 re-entries and bringing the prize pool to an insane 32,500. The tournament ran over 12 hours. Final table was full hours. Heads up between Nick, Stacy, and Cox ran a whole hour on its own. Wow, you locked me in there for 12 hours. Well, the biggest game of the year was happening. I know. And I missed 55 players going to war for 32,500. You did. Deposit balls were shaking from the chip cracks. Yeah, sorry, bud. It was all business out here. In the end, Nick Stacy came out on top, claiming a massive 10,300 for the win. Huge congrats to everyone who played. Our next game is scheduled for August 2nd. Online today, the next big game series starts up at 6 p.m. with the $0 Step 1. That's today's scoop. Run good, legends. Don't miss your shot at free money. Grab a Twitch account and roll with us in the marbles races.
Not every day is wall-to-wall action. This one was quieter, but even an off day at the club still has its moments.
Lovely day, poker enthusiasts. It's fucking Phil here, and this is Sal's Scoop from Sal's room at Tops of Road Billiards. Yesterday was an off day for Sal's room. Off day, Phil? Yeah. No such thing as an off day in poker. You play poker every day. You eat, sleep, breathe, shit that stuff. Off day in poker. Get out of here with that. However, online action was happening as our new 550 Big Game Satellite Series kicked off. The $0 Step 1 game had 28 players battling it out for the 5 seats guaranteed to the 660 Step 2 game. That game had 14 players in, and Ninja 10 Jack and Dr. Flopper Popper were the winners of the 260 seats. All in 10 Jack cashed for $42. Congratulations to all the players. Tonight's live at Sal's room is our 550 Big Game Satellite. Buy-ins are $65 with $50 rebuys for 1 hour. The $20 add-on gets added to the prize pool, so therefore no bad beat or 3K pool in play tonight. Game starts at 7:30 p.m. Hope to see you there. Online tonight is our $0 Step 1 at 6 p.m. and the 660 Step 2 at 9 p.m. And that's today's scoop. Run good, legends. Don't miss your shot at free money. Grab a Twitch account and roll with us in the marbles races.
Had it in the bag. 2-1 chip lead. And somehow managed to punt it all away. Yeah, this one still stings.
Lovely day, poker enthusiasts. It's fucking Phil here with another edition of Sal's Scoop. Your daily hit of what's hot in Sal's room and online at Club GG. I'm still recovering from watching you punt off that 2-1 chip lead last night. Yeah, you had the 550 seat locked up, then boom, ace king off, beat by sixes. Really? I had secondhand embarrassment from inside the closet. Everything just went downhill from there. Yeah, it happens. GG to Greg Ryle. He played great and locked up his 550 seat in our live satellite showdown. Earlier in the night, 30 players jumped into the $0 free buy and climbed the ladder to victory after the Step 2 were Dr. Flopper Popper and P2709 Jim, both earning a sweet $60 Step 3 ticket. And don't forget, Another full slate of online action returns tonight with the $0 Step 1 at 6 p.m. and the 660 Step 2 at 9. Live at Sal's Room is our Tuesday $60 buy-ins with $40 rebuys for 1 hour and a $20 add-on. And also today over on my Twitch channel, swing by for some Toonie Tuesday races where every race winner gets $2 Club GG money. And that's today's scoop. Run good, legends, and if you see Closet Phil, tell him to zip it.
63 rebuys in one night. Call it poker, call it madness. Either way, the chips were flying like never before.
Lovely day, poker enthusiasts. It's fucking Phil here, and it's time for another Sal scoop from Sal's Room at Topsail Road Billiards. Are we calling it poker or bumper cars now? 63 rebuys. That wasn't a tourney. That was a demolition derby, man. Yeah, total donkey fest last night. Live action at Sal's Room saw 31 players and a wild 63 rebuys, building a prize pool of $3,870. $1,590 was up top for Devon Shute, who claimed first. Safe to say the bad beat fever is spreading. Online had 30 runners in the $0 Step 1, then 11 moved into the Step 2. Myself and POW scooped those $60 Step 3 seats. Tonight's lineup, live at Sal's Room, we have our $100 buy-in with one $80 rebuy for 1 hour and a $20 add-on. Kicks off at 7:30. Online and Club GG, the $0 Step 1 starts at 6 and the 660 Step 2 starts at 9. There's a bonus $9 PKO at 8 p.m. tonight. No stream as I'm over at the club TDing. Stay sharp, legends, run good, and remember, the real prize is tilting your friends.
Tonight belonged to Greg Royal. Big plays, bold moves, and a table that had to play by his rules.
Lovely day, poker enthusiasts. Fucking Phil here with your daily hit of highlights. It's time for Sal's Scoop from Sal's Room at Topsail Road Billiards. Last night's event brought out 16 players.
Wait,
hang on. Greg Royal won again.
He did.
I step out for one nap, and suddenly it's Royal's world, and we're just rebuying in it? Right? I'm going back to bed. Yeah, Greg Royal shipped it for $6.95. Meanwhile, the cash game ran all night, and I'm pretty sure some folks just moved in. The online recap saw 30 players hit the $0 Step 1 and 14 advanced to the Step 2. Band B and 2 Pocket Kings secured $60 Step 3 seats, and Jane's 88 scooped up a clean 42 cash. Solid run. Tonight's action, live at the club at 7:30, it's the $100 buy-in with no rebuys, 1 hour late reg, and $20 add-on. Let's see who got the discipline to close out without a safety net. Online is the $0 Step 1 at 6 p.m., the $10 PKO at 8 p.m., and the 660 Step 2 at 9 p.m. The games will be live streamed on my Twitch channel with marbles races running alongside. And that's today's scoop. Run good, legends. Let's make some noise and some bankrolls.
I talked my way through half the night, only to realize the mic was muted. Still, the action spoke for itself.
Lovely day, poker enthusiasts. It's fucking Phil here, and this is technically the second time I'm delivering this scoop, because the first time I left my mic muted, gone, silence, just pure miming and vibes. Bravo! A stunning performance. Phil delivers the entire show with the emotional range of a potato and forgot to turn his mic on. Next up, silent film noir, featuring Sal's Scoop, the muted menace. Anyway, here's what I meant to say earlier. Last night's live at Sal's Room, 14 players entered the battle, and Curtis March shipped it for $500. Earlier in the day, Curtis was seen punting a $44 GG poker buy-in by jamming King Queen off. Online, the $0 Step 1 had 33 entries with 37 rebuys. The 660 Step 2 saw 13 players, and All In 10 Jack won the $60 ticket. POW cashed in second place for $54. Tonight's lineup, live at Sal's Room at Topsail Road Billiards at 7:30 p.m. is the $60 buy-in, $40 rebuys for 1 hour, and a $20 add-on. Online, 6 p.m. has our $0 step 1, 8 p.m. has a $10 PKO, and 9 p.m. has the 660 step 2. Mic is on, closet open, scoop delivered. Run good, legends. Always check your settings. Always check your settings. Maybe watch your video before you post it too.
The room erupted. The bad beat jackpot finally hit, and everyone was talking about it.
Lovely day, poker enthusiasts. It's fucking Phil here.
Are you kidding me? Last night was nuts.
Wasn't it?
The room was rocking. The bad beat jackpot finally hit, and I'm still catching my breath.
Me too.
50 players in the live game. 50. And we had a three-way chop between Brian Cross, Brian Fagan, and Dimitro K. Great job, boys. Great game. But the big news, the bad beat jackpot went. LD took a savage bad beat with his pocket queens and walked away with 5,000 cash. And a brand new player to our group, Sal's room, Paul Fleming, won the hand and snagged $2,500. The closet wall shook when the river card hit. Online, we had 27 in the step 1, and then the step 2, 15 entries with 26 re-entries to make it our biggest yet. 4 seats got awarded to All In Jack 10, Dr. Flopper Popper, Wooly, and myself. And POW, he showed up with 18 entries like he just found his mom's credit card. He must have been drunk. Tonight, 7:30 at Sal's room, we got our $60 buy-in with $40 rebuys for 1 hour and the $20 add-on. Online, you know the drill. 6 p.m., the $0 step 1. 8 p.m. is a $10 PKO. 9 p.m. is the 660 step 2. And listen up, you're not going to hear this anywhere else yet. The new bad beat jackpot is already at 10K, that's right. And the qualifying losing hand, wait for it. Since it was 3 aces and 2 queens last night, we're going to go 1 hand lower and start it with aces full of jacks. That's the hand to get cracked.
Thanks for the scoop, Phil.
That's today's madness. Keep your chips close and your marbles closer. I'll see you in the action.
Run good, legends.
We celebrated the moms in the room with some great poker, good laughs, and plenty of love for the ladies.
Happy Mother's Day to all our beautiful mothers there. It's fucking Phil here, and it's time for your official Sal Scoop. Let's talk about what went down last night at Sal's room and online at Click and Chip.
What a night, Lord.
Right?
Let's start there. 13 players, 34 rebuys, and Chad Wheeler ran the table like a freight train on fire.
He did.
That man didn't just win, he steamrolled.
Chad earned that one. Big moves, clean finish.
And online, bro, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it was a heater, but someone check Phil's chair. It's still smoking. The man pulled a trifecta. The $0 step 1, 26 players, 12 rebuys, winner, fucking Phil. The $10 PKO, 10 players, 2 rebuys, winner, fucking Phil. The $6 step, the 660 step 2, 13 players, 17 rebuys, 3 seats were on the line, and they went to fucking Phil. Jay Kearley and Mr. Univer. Triple crown, baby.
Belt dialed in. One of those nights.
But that was yesterday. And today, Mother's Day, Sunday, no live game at the club, but online grid is fully loaded.
Fill us in.
Here's what you can expect today. At 12 noon, we got our first $0 step 1. That leads to the 3 p.m. 660 step 2. 6 p.m. is another $0 step 1. That's for next week's.
Yep.
Tonight, the 7 p.m. is the $60 step 3, the big game Saturday. Hope to get a couple of seats in tonight. Then at 9 o'clock is another 660 step 2.
Call your mom, then fire up Club GG.
Let's not forget that 10,000 bad beat jackpot is up and running. Qualifying losing hand, aces full of jacks.
Aces over
That
jacks.
hand gets cracked, someone's walking away rich.
Run good, legends.
Closet Phil swears he was there. Pope Leo's inauguration, front row. Don't ask me how, but he's got the story to prove it.
Lovely day, poker enthusiasts. A truly holy night ahead. But first, something's happening in Rome. Let's check the feed.
Habemus Cetum.
Is that Latin?
Brother Phil, I've just returned from the Sistine Sit and Go. The new Pope Leo dealt the cards himself. He dealt the flop, he turned the river, and he rivered the turn.
So you're saying someone won a seat?
Not just someone won a seat, two apostles
Nice.
himself. All in 10 Jack and POW. They have ascended to the holy 550 big game. August 2nd. Mark thy scrolls.
Can the rest of us mere mortals get in?
3 sacred paths.
3.
Tonight at Sal's room, 7:30 sharp. The $65 buy-in with $50 rebuys and a $20 add-on. No bad beat, no 3K pool, just a guaranteed seat. Number 2 is your online pilgrimage. The $0 step 1 at 6, which feeds into the 660 step 2 at 9, and that feeds to the step 3 on Sunday. It's free to start and you could win your seat for free. The third is the Lotto Max Prophecy. Contact Brother Mike Hines for your bonus number and pray for a draw.
So Rome wasn't built in a day, but a big game seat might be?
Blessed be the click and chip. Now go forth and shuffle.
This time, Closet Phil's got himself inside the White House, and he's convinced it's all connected to the poker room.
Lovely day, poker enthusiasts. I'm fucking Phil, and this is Sal's Scoop from Sal's room at Tops of the Road Billiards. Let's break it down with Closet Phil on assignment from the White House.
Thank you, Phil. Yes, I'm here at the White House to get President Trump reactions on last night's action. Online, the free ride kicked off early and 30 players hopped in to the $0 step 1.
Nice.
Then 11 contenders climbed into the 660 step 2.
Decent.
And JMR 33 booked himself a $60 step 3
JMR.
seat for Sunday's big game. And Wooly walked off with a tidy $30 cash out. Live at Sal's room, the Satellite Showdown had 11 players in the mix. Tyler Ryan and fucking Phil secured their golden tickets, the 550 seats for the big game. Big cheers for the boys. This is what the president had to say.
Thank you very much, everybody. I think I was probably the greatest thing that happened to him, but I can't take vote his party was losing by a lot. And when you look at that beautiful formation when it's together, I'm a very artistic person. But when I looked at that, I said that's the way it was meant to be.
Okay, Phil, that's the news. I'm going to go on back into the White House. You take care of it from here.
All right, thanks, Closet Phil. Tonight's action, live at Sal's room. 7:30 p.m. is the $60 buy-in with 40 rebuys for 1 hour and a $20 add-on. No frills, just thrills. Online at Sal's Click and Chip, 6 p.m. is the $0 step 1, 8 p.m. is a $10 PKO, and 9 p.m. is the 660 step 2. Keep grinding through the steps and earn your way to Sunday. And that's today's scoop. Run good, legends.
Closet Phil's gone exploring again, this time deep in the wine cellar, and somehow it still comes back to poker.
Lovely day, poker enthusiasts. I'm fucking Phil, and this is Sal's Scoop. Let's check with Closet Phil. I think he's down in the wine cellar.
This is good stuff. Lovely day. Nothing pairs better with a fine Merlot than a whiny Chad Wheeler cashing $9.80 in Sal's room. Let's pop the cork on last night. Last night, Chad Wheeler wound his way through 22 players and 24 rebuys to scoop a $9.80 win. Swirl it, sniff it, sip it in. That's pure vintage Chad. The $0 step 1 free buy saw a record 35 players, the biggest yet. Then Ninja 10 Jack struck again in the 660 step 2, locking up his second ticket to Sunday's $60 step 3 satellite. I need a fresh glass of wine.
Thank you, Closet Phil, for the scoop. Tonight's action, live at Sal's room, 7:30. There's a $100 buy-in with one $80 rebuy for 1 hour, a $20 add-on. No re-entry fiesta, just one clean shot to glory. Online at Sal's Click and Chip. 6 p.m. is the $0 Step 1, 8 p.m. is the $10 PKO, and 9 p.m. is the $6.60 Step 2. Whether you're drinking wine or dining on wins, Sal's Room is uncorking winners daily. And that's today's scoop. Run good, legends.
Raymond McDonald stood his ground. No chop, no deal, just pure poker to the very last hand.
Lovely day, poker enthusiasts. It's fucking Phil here with Sal's Scoop, your daily hit of all the live and online action from Sal's Room and the Click and Chips Club. Last night, live at Sal's Room, it was Raymond McDonald who drew a hard line in the felt and refused to chop. No deals, no splits, just pure grit. And guess what? It paid off. Raymond took it down for a cool 530. Respect. Online at Sal's Click and Chips, the free buy saw 29 players jump in and 2 names rose to the top. POW and fucking Phil, both scooping up a $60 free seat for the Step 3 on Sunday. Let's go, boys. That's right. Tonight we've got a solid lineup, both live and online. Live at Sal's Room, 7:30 p.m., the $100 freeze out, $20 add-on. No rebuys, no mercy. Online at Sal's Click and Chips, 6 p.m. is the $0 Step 1. 8 p.m. is the $10 PKO. That's bounties, baby. And 9 p.m. is the $6.60 Step 2. However you like your cards, live or online, Sal has the table for you. And that's today's scoop. Run good, legends.
Eggs are packed, cards away. The holiday trip kicks off, but you know the scoop is coming with me.
Lovely day, poker enthusiasts. It's fucking Phil here, and this is a very different edition of Sal's Scoop. I'm hitting the road, packing up, and heading for Toronto for a bit of a vacay. Poker never sleeps, but every now and then, your boy needs a recharge and some sightseeing, probably a hot dog from a sketchy downtown cart. But not everyone's thrilled about it. Closet Phil, yeah, he's not taking it well. Locked himself in and is refusing to come out. Something about abandonment issues and cold snacks only.
You're leaving me in here with 3 tangy cheese strings and a broken lava lamp. I deserve better.
You probably do deserve better. It's dramatic, it's emotional, it's classic Closet Phil. But the show must go on, or at least I might try to bring the show on the road. No promises. Depends on Wi-Fi, traffic, and whether I can keep my coffee upright. Tune into my stream as I plan on streaming the entire drive as much as I can. Meantime, keep the action rolling at Sal's Room and Sal's Click and Chips. You never know when I'll pop in from a Tim's parking lot with his surprise scoop. So, until then, stay sharp, stack chips, and don't let Closet Phil out unless you've got snacks.
Let me out.
The break's over. I'm back in the room, back in the action, and ready to catch up on everything I missed.
Lovely day, poker enthusiasts. It's fucking Phil, and this is
Sal's Scoop, baby! You weren't starting this without me, were ya?
No.
Look at this. CN Tower, Niagara, Wonderland, bumper, road rage on the 401. How long was I in there? It doesn't matter. I'm back, you're back, and there's poker to play, gossip to stir, and seats to win. Let's scoop it.
Well, we're going to skip the recap today because 16 seats are already locked for the 550 big game coming up at August 2nd at Tops of Road Billiards. And I've been a little busy crossing most of this damn country. Let me give you the vacation lowdown.
The vacation
Day 1,
lowdown.
St. John's to Port aux Basques, 9 hours, smooth drive, beautiful weather. Day 2, Nova Scotia to Ontario, a brutal 20-hour haul through everything the sky could throw at me.
Day 3?
Day 3, swung back east to Montreal to fire the Moneymaker Millions Tour at Playground Poker, and I'll be honest, ran bad, felt wrecked, busted early. Days 5 to 14, Tourist Phil was engaged, CN Tower, Ripley's Aquarium, Niagara Falls, Canada's Wonderland, and 100 stops in between. Newfie on tour, full tilt. Day 15, Oshawa back to Fredericton, 15 hours. Day 16, drove across the Confederation Bridge, soaked in PEI, and hopped the Northumberland Ferry back to Nova Scotia. Day 17, Port aux Basques to St. John's, one last 9-hour cruise, and the loop is closed. Trip complete. Grind mode reactivated. So that's the recap, that's the reset. I'm back, I'm locked in, and if you haven't won your seat for the August 2nd 550 big game, what are you waiting for? Let's fill that table and
Run good,
run
legends.
good, legends.
Call this the last episode, but really, I just uploaded episode 19 to YouTube by mistake. Either way, you're getting it now.
Lovely day, poker enthusiasts. It's fucking Phil here, and this is Sal's Scoop, episode 20. Tonight's a special one, and not just because we're handing out free money again. It's Free Money Friday, and that means a $60 seat is up for grabs to the winner during our 8 p.m. Marbles and Stream Showdown. If you've got a Club GG account, you're automatically entered. No buy-in, just good vibes and fast balls. But more importantly, this is episode 20 of Sal's Scoop. 20 episodes of wins, wines, rebuys, and pure poker passion. So if you're new here or just haven't gotten involved yet, now's the perfect time to join the community. Join the Facebook group, search for Topsail Road Billiards Poker Group on Facebook and hit join group or click the link in the description. That's where the magic happens. Schedule drops, updates, and chaos. Want to play online? You'll need the Club GG app, available on iOS, Android, and Windows Desktop. Once installed, all you have to do is search for and join club number 637546. If you got any trouble, message me on Facebook and we'll get you set up. Whether you're gunning for a 550 seat, diving into the free rolls, or just want to race some marbles for a laugh, you're in the right place. Catch me tonight live on Twitch, 8 p.m. sharp. Let's race, let's laugh, let's give away some cash. And from the bottom of my chaotic closet heart, thanks for being part of the ride.
20 episodes, Phil.
Yes.
I didn't even last 20 minutes in my last rebuy tournament.
Right.
And you're out here doing 20 episodes.
I know.
All right, don't forget, live at Sal's Room tonight at 7:30 is our $60 rebuy with $40 rebuys for 1 hour and a $20 add-on.
Crazy
Online
game.
at Sal's Click and Chips, 6 p.m. is our free buy, 9 p.m. is our Step 2 660. Run good,
Run
legends.
good, legends.
Tonight's highlight? Mike proving that math and poker don't always go hand in hand, and giving us all a good laugh in the process.
Lovely day, poker enthusiasts. It's fucking Phil here, and this is Sal's Scoops from Sal's Room at Topsail Road. And wouldn't you know it, it's been another thrilling day of counting poorly.
Okay, quick math lesson.
Yes.
If you got 16 seats filled, and then you add 2 more. Barry, why is Mike saying 17? Did we lose a player mid-count? Was one of them imaginary? Are we just making numbers up now like it's a fantasy draft?
Mike's arithmetic is powered by wishful thinking and beef jerky. But hey, shout out to Ed and Will for
Frat
snagging
boys.
their seats via lotto bonus numbers, which Mike apparently uses to do subtraction.
Lotto bonus math, one of the rarest and most unstable number systems. Usually only understood by poker room managers after 2 Coors Lights.
Anyway, while math melted down, actual poker happened. Sal's Room had a full house, 5 tables deep, and Terry Lynn Meadows took it down, and Tyler Ryan was second.
Yeah, Terry Lynn crushed it. And after feeding on the room poker players, she went and fed the whole damn town at Pop's Diner. Yeah, she owns that too. Woman's got range. Go check it out.
popsdiner.nl.ca. Their menu will make you fold your cards and your diet plan.
They're located in Churchill Square. Stop by and support one of our own community. Plus, they've partnered with Make-A-Wish Foundation and are donating $5 from every piece of white chocolate blueberry cheesecake sold. And on top of that, I also hear our dear friend Kathy works there now as well.
Meanwhile, online saw 31 runners in the $0 step 1, and it was Dr. Flopper, Popper,
Again,
and
Dr.
All in
Flopper,
10 Jack
Popper,
who
and
walked
All In.
off with the $60 seats. Once Wooly finally woke up and realized it wasn't a meditation stream. And that's Sal's Scoop.
Run good,
Run
legends.
good, legends.
Mike King went from ruling the empire to entertaining the courtyard.
Lovely day, poker enthusiasts. It's fucking Phil here, and this is Sal's Scoop.
4.5 hours to get to a final table. Did they bring sleeping bags?
Phil, you should have seen it. 67 players, 24 rebuys, 6,700 in the pool. The place was humming.
And Matthew King had 35% of the chips. He walked in like Caesar and left like a court jester.
7th place. It's a cautionary tale.
Meanwhile, I'm online sweating bullets watching Jason McGrath finally win a seat. The guy's been grinding harder than a teenager with dial-up.
True story. Deserved every chip. That was a grind set payoff.
Randy, Brian, Neil, Lorraine, y'all chopped, y'all conquered. Y'all need to teach Matt how to finish.
It's Sal's room. It was Sunday fun day, and it ain't ever dull.
It was a lovely day to melt down with 35% of the chips, King.
Leave the guy alone, man.
When Jamie Baker's in the room, the energy shifts. Big plays, bold calls, and a ripple effect you can feel at every table.
Lovely day, poker enthusiasts. It's fucking Phil here, and yes, somehow we survived the ghost town that was Monday. Let's recap. Monday, live, dead. Online, didn't even wake up. Turns out if you build it, they still might not come. Unless Jamie Baker texts them. Tuesday, we saw a rebirth live at Sal's room. 20 showed up, and then apparently they brought their piggy banks. 51 rebuys. You heard that right, 51.
51 rebuys. That's not a tournament, that's a stimulus package. Who's funding this madness?
We suspect Jamie Baker.
Seriously, when he registers, the rest of the tables open their wallets like it's a wedding registry. I'm writing a paper, The Psychological Influence of Jamie Baker on Rebuy Volume. I'm going to submit it to Poker Science Monthly.
Good luck with that. Okay, that meant there was 1,440 up top for first, and somehow Jamie Baker, Chad Wheeler, and Jay chopped it. The Jamie Baker effect might be more contagious than the common cold. CDC's looking into it. Online at Sal's Clicking Chips, 28 played the free buy, and congrats to Allen, 10 Jack, and 2 Pocket Kings who punched their ticket to the $60 Step 3. Tonight's schedule, live at Sal's room, 7:30 p.m. is the 100 buy-in with an $80 rebuy, $20 add-on. Online at Sal's Clicking Chips is the 6 p.m. Step 1 free buy and the 9 p.m. the Step 2 660. And that's today's scoop. Run good, legends.
It's Friday the 13th, but the only scary thing tonight is how much free money is on the line.
Lovely day, poker enthusiasts. It's fucking Phil here, and this is your Friday the 13th edition of Sal's Scoop. It's not just any Friday, it's Free Money Friday.
Phil, free money on Friday the 13th. That's like handing out candy in a haunted house. No good can come of this.
Relax, you're just mad your 4 of clubs scratch ticket didn't win again, right? Can't help that.
I played it backwards this time, still lost. Cursed.
Today's lineup, Free Money Friday edition, live at Sal's room, 7:30 p.m. The $60 buy-in with $40 rebuys for 1 hour and a $20 add-on.
Online at Sal's Clicking Chips, 6 p.m. is the $0 Step 1 free buy, 9 p.m. is the 660 Step 2.
Plus, Marbles on stream tonight at 8 p.m. It's our Free Money Friday featured race, and here's how it works. Every Club GG member has 6 marbles in the race. At the end, we're looking at the top 10 finishers. But here's the twist. The first person from the top 10 to DM me, not just chat, direct message me on Twitch or Facebook, wins the $60 seat Step 3 ticket for Sunday's 550 Big Game SETI. You must be watching the race live on Twitch or Facebook. No replay heroes allowed. So watch, just don't race. Watch, win, DM fast, and run good, legends.
7 quads and 2 straight flushes in one night. I've never seen cards fall like this before.
Lovely day, poker enthusiasts. It's fucking Phil here, and this is Sal's Scoop, the only show where quads, chaos, and questionable life choices all fit into one night. Live recap from Sal's room last night. It was Friday the 13th, and someone definitely left the cursed deck in play The high hand changed several times with 7 different players smashing quads. And just for fun, 2 straight flushes hit. But in the end, it was Steve Penny and his "Don't Try This at Home" 10-8 suited shove that landed him the high hand winner with a straight flush. You can't make this up. Taking down first prize overall, that honor went to the man, the myth, the monster stack himself, Art Cameron. Congrats, gents. What a night. Oh, look. It's him.
It's me, Closet Voorhees. Heard someone was giving out straight flushes like Halloween candy. 7 quads. What is this? A glitched simulation?
You missed it, buddy. It was real. You blink and the high hand slips through your fingers like a bad bluff.
Well, I'm madder than a moose at a mirror. I've been in there practicing my poker face, and no one told me the horror show was live.
Too bad. Next time, bring the chainsaw earlier.
Over on Sal's Clickin' Chips, 31 players fired into the step 1 $0 free buy. And at the end, M. Ronavar and No Deals Dalton locked up their $60 tickets.
And as for Free Money Friday marbles, well, that was a tragedy in 3 acts. Not only did nobody claim the $60 ticket from the top 10, but I couldn't even get 3 races to drop a marble on the track. I was sitting there live, throwing money at the screen like a drunk uncle at a bingo hall, and nobody showed. What the hell?
Phil, next week I'm running the marbles, and we're doing it my way.
Next week it is. Viewer discretion is advised.
That's it for this episode of Sal's Scoop. Watch your flushes, claim your tickets, and whatever you do, don't make Closet Phil angry, and always run good legends.
Father's Day at the tables meant bounties flying everywhere and plenty of bragging rights on the line.
Happy Father's Day, poker enthusiasts. It's fucking Phil here, and this is Sal's Scoop, the only show where the chips fly faster than dad jokes on Father's Day. And speaking of dads, we're calling all poker pops, salty uncles, and full-grown degenerates to the felt today because it's Sunday Fun Day and Father's Day, which means chaos is basically mandatory. Live at Sal's room, the Father's Day bounty game kicks off at 1 p.m. sharp. 220 gets you 50k in chips, and yes, we're talking rebuys for the first 4 level. That's right, feel free to punt it once or twice and still end up with the bounty on your head. Be the hero or the hunted, or both. Online at Sal's Clickin' Chips, let's not forget the 550 Big Game Satellite is going down tonight at 7 p.m., but it all starts with a path. Noon is the $0 Step 1 free buy. Yes, totally free. 3 p.m. is the 660 Step 2, and 7 p.m. is the $60 Step 3 with late registration for 2 hours. And if you thought Closet Phil was taking a day off for Father's Day, not a chance. He burst out this morning demanding dad chip energy only. No idea what that means, but I haven't seen him blink since. Tune into the stream and maybe he'll gift you a bounty with a side of trauma. That's it for now. Whether you're in the room online or ignoring your actual kids to chase the dream, good luck, stack 'em high, and run good, legends.
It might have been Father's Day, but the Final Four was all femme fatale, and they played like champions.
Lovely day, poker enthusiasts. It's fucking Phil here, and this is Sal's Scoop, where the only thing more unpredictable than the flop is Closet Phil.
Whoa, baby. Somebody say fundraiser? I just folded a full house out of respect. You telling me Wednesday we're playing for the Nolan family?
Yes, indeed.
Count me in and deal me last. I'm still emotionally unstable.
That's right. Wednesday night's game is special. Barry Nolan lost his dad, and we're showing up for him. $60 buy-in, $40 rebuys, $20 add-on, and no bad beat. Prize pool gets split 50-50 between the family and the winners.
Finally, a poker game where I can cry and bluff at the same time. My 2 best skills.
And speaking of skills, shout out to the ladies of the Felt who took over last night's 550 Big Game SETI. Tina Chafe, Eileen Chafe, Dan Moutry, Paula McAllister. Final 4, and it was Eileen and Paula who scooped the big seats.
Girl power straight to the final table. Me, I busted level 2 trying to triple barrel 7 high like it was personal.
Tonight, live game at 7:30 p.m. 65 buy-in, 50 rebuys, 20 add-on, 1,550 big game seat guaranteed. And over at Sal's, clicking chips, trying something different tonight. First, it's a Hyper Turbo free buy at 7. Only 30 minutes of rebuys, and 8 p.m. is the 660.
Let's play
step
like
two.
it's the final table of life. And Wednesday, we go all in for Barry. Hearts on sleeves, chips on the line.
See you at the tables, and remember, if Closet Phil makes eye contact, fold.
Run good,
Run good.
legends.
James Loader battled his way through the field and locked up a 550 seat. Solid play from start to finish.
Lovely day, poker enthusiasts. It's fucking Phil here, and this is Sal's Scoop, where we mash up madness, marbles, and meaningful moments into one unpredictable poker parade. What a wild stretch it's been. Monday saw James Loader load up alright, scooping that coveted 550 seat at Sal's room. Tuesday, absolute chaos, as 59 rebuys flooded the felt before a rare 5-way chop settled the dust.
5-way chop. You're lucky I wasn't in that mix. I'd have chopped the table, the chairs, and the dealer if it meant a piece of that pie.
Easy, Edward Scissorhands. But seriously, last night was bigger than poker. Our Nolan family fundraiser pulled in 33 players, 94 rebuys, and one massive wave of support for Barry Nolan. From the bottom of my heart, thank you all. That's what community looks like.
We might bluff with cards, but that right there, that was genuine. Mad love to everyone who showed up or chipped in. Now, on the digital felt, we've switched the free buy format to Hyper Turbo. Why? Some players felt the old format was dragging, so we're testing the speed. Give it a shot tonight and tell me what you think. I want your feedback.
Tonight, it's back to battle. Live at Sal's room, 7:30 is the $100 buy-in with $180 rebuy and a $20 add-on. Online, 7 p.m. is the $0 Step 1 Hyper Turbo. 8 p.m. is the 660 Step 2. Let's keep the momentum rolling.
Hyper Turbo, I was born ready. Let's click, chip, and chaos our way to the big game.
Until next time, shuffle up, show love, stay lucky, and run good, legends.
I was handing out free money, and somehow nobody wanted it. You can't make this stuff up.
Lovely day, legends of the felt and fanatics of free stuff. It's your boy, fucking Phil, and this is Sal's Scoop, where the chips fly, the stakes climb, and sometimes even free money
Phil,
gets ignored.
You're giving away $60 and they walk away like it's a soggy chicken nugget?
Yeah,
what is
they
wrong
do.
with the people?
I know, I brought back the 6 p.m. free roll and it was glorious. 6 tickets got scooped up like fries on George Street at 3 a.m. Smart 86 and Mr. Univar weren't messing around either. Both snapped up to $60 seats like true grinders.
Meanwhile, you're out here begging folks to claim free stuff during the marbles race, and they ghost you harder than my ex after a buy-in.
Yep, not a single soul claimed the $60 free seat from marbles, and don't get me started on trying to fill the $1 races. It felt like I was selling snowballs in January.
Well, buckle up, buddy. Tonight's the redemption tour. Sal's room live, 7:30 is the 60 buy-in with 40 rebuy, 20 add-on. Online, clicking chips, 6 p.m. long format, 7 p.m. Hyper Turbo, 8 p.m. to 660 Step 2.
Whether you're firing live or flinging digital chips, just remember, the money's free if you're fast enough. And hey, maybe tonight someone actually claims it. This has been Sal's Scoop. Now go make better decisions than skipping a free seat, you goblins.
And run good,
Run
legends.
good, legends.
Only in poker. Lose the hand, still walk away $5,000 richer. That's a bad beat jackpot.
Lovely day, poker fanatics. This is fucking Phil, and you're tuned in to Sal's Scoop, the only place where quads are common, jackpots explode, and yes, even the losers win big.
Phil, did I hear that right? Don hit 3 sets of quads and
Yep.
still didn't win the high hand? What kind of simulation are we playing in?
You're not wrong, brother. Dawn was throwing heaters like she was in a 90s action movie. She had triple quads, but none of them stuck for the high hand.
But wait, she won the bad beat hand.
Yep.
She was on the winning end of a bad beat. That's poker poetry, my man. And she chopped the pot with Janice at the end of the night.
That's right, the bad beat jackpot was hit last night. 10,000 straight to the table. Don had quad aces, Lorraine White had aces full of 9s,
Don takes the pot and 2,500, but Lorraine, she walks away with 5 grand for losing the hand. And the rest of the table chopped the other 2,500.
Congrats. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you're not losing with style, you're not playing at Sal's room.
Online was a little quieter, only 19 in the free buy, but Bernard Mac said thank you very much and scooped a 60 seat like it was nothing.
Slow night online, probably because everyone's still Googling how to lose a hand and win 5 grand.
Right? Today, there's no live game at Sal's room. We're going to let the carpets rest, folks. But online, oh baby, we're cooking. 4 p.m., I'm putting up a free roll with a $60 seat guaranteed. And then at 7, it's the big game satellite. Bring your A game and maybe your worst luck. You never know which will pay better.
I'm logging in early. I'm going to fold pocket aces just in case the universe rewards me.
You do that, buddy. And to everyone else, keep it wild, keep it weird, and as always, we'll see you on the felt.
And
Mike took the win, but Closet Phil wasn't having it. He was in the toilet actually vomiting over the result. Lovely day, folks. Phil here, coming to you solo tonight because Closet Phil has been violently ill ever since Mike won the Sunday night game. He's been in there puking ever since. Something about that river card he saw didn't sit right. Hopefully he gets better and keeps that vomit away from my shoes. Sal Scoop, Sunday night. Mike took it down in classic Mike fashion. Solid play, no nonsense, and just enough smugness to make Closet Phil queasy. Last night, Greg Rall scored himself a 550 seat, then flipped it faster than a pancake at brunch, straight to the second place finisher, Linda Lamb. I just wanted the glory, not the responsibility, Greg probably said. We're now sitting at 28 seats filled for the big game. If you don't have yours yet, well, you know what to do. Live at Sal's room tonight at 7:30 is our $60 buy-in, $40 rebuys for 1 hour, and a $20 add-on. The bad beat is at a nasty 10K and sitting on aces full of kings. Online at Sal's Click and Chips, 6 p.m. is the free buy, 7 p.m. is the Hyper Turbo, 9 p.m. is the 660 Step 2. Clock's ticking on that big game seat, so whether you're chasing glory, a 10K bad beat, or just here to fade Closet Phil's dry heaves, we got the game for you. See you at the tables. Bring Gravel and run good legends. Iceberg Alley took its toll, but there's no rest for the wicked. The cards were in the air and the games rolled on.
Phil, is he still up in bed? Like, how come he's not here to do the show? Didn't he know we were going to make the video? Man, I better take care of this myself. Hope I know what to do. I gotta press this button. No, that's not the button. I pressed this button. No, this one. There we go. Oh, we got everything done. All right, we'll take it over from here. Lovely day, a bunch of button clicking beaming. It's Closet Phil coming to you live from what's left of fucking Phil's liver after Iceberg Alley last night. He's still buried somewhere up in his bed sheets, humming Strange Animal and mumbling "Turn Me Loose" like Gowan himself was trying to get out of his bathroom. And who can blame him? Between the spoons bringing the beats, Gowan ripping the keys, and Glass Tiger making grown men cry into their kitty vitty bear, it was a time, a true St. John's screeching minus the cod kissing. So guess who's running the show today? That's right, me, Closet Phil. Still smelling like jag chips, beer, and regret. Let's get into it before I toss me towntons again. Tonight, we're stacking chips, not just empty beer cans. Live at Sal's room at 7:30 sharp. It's our $100 buy-in with 1 hour of late registration and one $80 rebuy and a $20 add-on. That's more action than a Capelin run in July buy. Meanwhile, on Sal's Click and Chips, 6 p.m. slow roll free buy, just like that guy in your crew who takes 3 minutes to fold queen high. 7 p.m. is the Hyper Turbo free buy. Blink and it's over, like a George Street Festival romance. 9 p.m., 660 Step 2, the big ticket online. And don't be at it. Bag your seat, or do you be the Egypt who folds aces? If you're still hungover from singing "Don't Forget Me When I'm Gone," don't worry, Closet Phil hasn't forgotten you. Let's turn this Wednesday into a tilt-worthy tale that'll echo down Duckworth Street. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta finish mopping up puke from me crocs and pressing me plaid shirt for the big show. See you at the tables, and remember, no chips, no glory, and no kissing the cod mid-hand.
Closet Phil and I couldn't get over it. The Yeti's got big hands, and we made sure everybody knew it. Lovely day. Welcome back to Sal Scoop, your home for cards, chaos, and cold shoulders. Speaking of which...
Whoa, I swear to the poker gods, Phil. I turned my back one day, and you replaced me with a snow cone and a fur coat. A bloody Yeti. What's next? A moose with a mic?
Closet Phil, buddy, relax. It's just temporary. He had availability and big hands.
Big hands? I've been in this closet practicing chip shuffles with me toes for weeks. This beast stamps in and starts reading my lines right away.
He's just here to cover the schedule. That's it. You're still the heart, soul, and slightly damp socks of the scoop. Now, why don't you talk about last night for a second and calm yourself down a little bit.
But if he eats one more felt mat, I'm calling wildlife control. Here's the quick recap before the flop folds your plans. Last night at Sal's room, 3 players, Yanis, Arian, and Phil, chopped it up like Nanny's Jigs dinner. Online, it was No Deals Dalton, who nabbed the $60 seat like a pro. Take it away, you snow-furred sellout.
Live at Sal's Room, 7:30 p.m. is a $100 buy-in with one $80 rebuy for the first hour and a $20 add-on.
Online at Sal's Click and Chips, 6 p.m. is the slow roll free roll, 7 p.m. is the hyper turbo free roll, and 9 p.m. is the step 2 660 to glory. We'll see you at the tables unless the Yeti eats himself first. One player nodded off and somehow still won. And Closet Phil nearly took over the whole scoop in the process. Lovely day, poker enthusiasts. It's fucking Phil, and this is Sal Scoop, the only poker news show powered entirely by caffeine, regret, and $1 marble races.
Well. Look who decided to wake up while you were off in dreamland,
nap,
snoring like a tugboat in the Narrows. I was here, writing scripts, prepping graphics, and running marbles with precision. You ever heard of professionalism, buddy?
All right, calm your plaid. I fell asleep early one night, and you suddenly think you're the face of Free Money Friday?
You left me holding the scoop. I was 2 minutes from replacing you with a Roomba and a Southwester. But hey, snooze you win, right?
Tonight's lineup, live at Sal's Room, 7:30 p.m. is their $60 buy-in, $40 rebuys, and a $20 add-on. Sal's Click and Chips has the 6 p.m. slow roll, the 7 p.m. hyper turbo, and the 9 p.m. 660.
And on Twitch at 6 p.m., the marbles start rolling with $1 races, and then the big one.
At 8 p.m., the $60 seat marble race. Be in chat, be alert, and be first from the top 10 to DM me when you win.
Or sleep through it and let me run the show next week. 2, I've already got my own logo. Closet Phil, now with less snoring.
Not today, buddy. This mic's swarm and the race is on. Let's go. Canada Day Eve. And the SETI was stacked. And Steve McMullen was on fire. Lovely day, poker enthusiasts. What a wild weekend we just wrapped up. And let's be honest, I absolutely butchered the last Sal Scoop. Missed the mark like a guy calling with 7 deuce off. Let's set it right now.
You botched the scoop. Buddy, that's like forgetting your cards at the final table. That's treason.
Tad Wheeler bagged 2 more seats. Karen Grimes snuck in one online last night. And suddenly, the big game roster is starting to look like a murderer's row of grinders.
But the real gossip? This Steve McMillan fella strolls in out of the mist like a poker ghost and cashes his first 5 games. Who does that? Who is this man? Is he even real?
I checked. He's not an AI bot, just riding one of the hottest streaks we've seen in months. Eyes on him, folks.
Now, about tonight. It's our Canada Day Eve SETI. 7:30 sharp, 65 buy-ins, 50 rebuy, 20 add-on, no bad beat, no 3K pool, no work tomorrow. Get in there.
And online, you know the drill. 6 p.m. is the slow roll, 7 p.m. is the turbo, 9 p.m. is the 660. Play from your barbecue, your kayak, or your cousin's cottage. Don't miss it.
Tomorrow, maple syrup, fireworks, and the tourney is at 1 p.m., baby. Let's send July off with a bang.
I'm fucking Phil. He's Closet Phil. And this has been your Sal Scoop, where legends are born and egos come to die. Canada Day brought the madness, and Don Mutry went full beast mode. No one at the table was safe. Lovely day, it's Canada Day. But before we fire up the fireworks, here's what you missed last night.
Yeah, you. Pull up a lawn chair and let us tell you what went down.
Don Mutry was on a mission. Scooped the 60 seed online, and while she was doing that, she strolled into Sal's room late, sat down cold, and ran hotter than a July barbecue. She got heads up with Brian Reynolds way behind, but grinded it out like only she can. That 550 seat, hers. That brings us to 32 locked in for the big game.
Now, here's where you come in. Today's a doubleheader at Sal's room, 1 p.m. and 7:30. Same setup, 60 buy-in, 40 rebuys for an hour, 20 add-on. And if you're staying online, I've got your seed saved at 6 p.m. for the slow roll, 7 p.m. hyper turbo, 9 p.m. is the 660 step 2.
Don't just sit there. Go make a memory today. It's Canada Day, and your seat's waiting.
You know the play. Stay sharp. And if you go down swinging. See you at the table and run good, you legend.
Some moments you forget, but this one will be talked about for years to come. Not many people can say they made a final table at Binion's back in its glory days, let alone in the very first Hall of Fame Poker Classic in 1980. Binion's was the heartbeat of poker back then, and the Hall of Fame Poker Classic, it was their way of honoring legends way before the World Series of Poker became a worldwide spectacle. That logo, that gold embroidery, that's old school status, the kind you don't buy on eBay. But Phil Doc Earl did, and last night, in true Doc fashion, he passed on a piece of that legacy, gifting Mike Hines the original jacket from that final table run. Not a replica, not a reissue, the actual jacket you only got if you earned your way there. Gold stitched, Binion's horseshoe, Hall of Fame Poker Classic. Moments like that remind you this game isn't just about chips and cards, it's about the stories, the respect, and the legends who've paved the road that we're still running. Doc, you didn't just hand over a jacket, you passed down a chapter of the game, and that means something. Thank you, sir. Rumors were true. Closet Phil's been tracking the scoop board, and now the conspiracy is officially confirmed. Lovely day. You're not going to believe the new conspiracy nut back there in the closet.
All right, I ran the numbers. Something's brewing.
We had 14 runners in the 1 p.m. game. Linda Lamb took third, and up top, Mike Walsh and Chunky split it.
Same names, same dance. You think that's nothing?
At 7:30, we had 16 in the live mix, but we're still waiting to confirm who scooped it. Never came in on the wire.
We've got leads. I got a name half circled in red back there.
The online scene got spicy. 25 slow rollers at 6, 21 at 7, 12 into the 660, and it was Hurley 23 who scooped the seat.
That's 3 tourneys, 1 scoop, and a guy I've seen before.
Tonight's back on, live at Sal's room, 7:30, $100 buy-in with $180 rebuy and a $20 add-on. Online is our usual trifecta of 6, 7, and 9 p.m.
You see the pattern?
I see a good night to play.
Then I'm heading back in. Too many names, not enough pins.
Run good, you legend. Just keeps crashing. And her winning streak has Closet Phil absolutely losing his mind. Last night was wild. 30 players online at 6 p.m., 23 at 7, and 11 jumped into the 660 late show. Don Mutry grabs another $60 like she's farming the system, and Jason McGraw punches in with a clean win too. But live at Sal's room, Brian Reynolds, Mike Baddick, and Brendan Sully walked out with a 3-way chop, and I'm telling you, something's up.
Something's been up. This whole thing is spiraling. Don Mutry has how many wins this month? You think that's variance? Look, She's at the center of the board. The chip counts spike every time she plays. And now, Brendan, Mike, and Brian are in on it. That three-way chop was a signal. It completes the triangle. It's all connected.
Deep breaths, Phil, seriously. Tonight, we're live again at Sal's Room, 7:30 sharp. The $100 buy-in with one $80 rebuy and a $20 add-on. Online is the 6 o'clock slow roll, 7 o'clock hyper turbo, and of course at 9 p.m. is the 660 step 2. If you're feeling lucky, great. If you're winning too often, Closet Phil's probably watching you.
I've got eyes on the board, and the board sees everything.
Run good, legend. I looked down once, thought I had King 4, and played it like a champ. Turns out I didn't. Misread of the year? Hands down. Lovely day. You ever play a hand so wrong, it becomes poker legend? But first, we had 27 players in the 6 p.m. online, 21 at 7, 10 in the 660, and I took it down. Felt invincible. But then, the live game. 4 players left. I'm in the big blind. Flop comes 8 King 4. I think I'm sitting on King 4, top and bottom pair. I check, because I'm going to set up a trap. Curtis bets. Brian jams from the small. I tank, go full Sherlock, and make the call. I slam it down. King 4, baby. Except it's Jack 4 offsuit. Not even close. Never looked at my cards, just vibes. And now, from deep within the closet, our conspiracy correspondent.
All right. I've reconstructed the scene. We got 8 King 4 on the board, Jack 4 in the hand, and 0 eyeballs on the whole cards. We're looking at a case of card amnesia. Highly contagious. Symptoms include premature confidence, reckless hero calls, and public humiliation.
I swear though, I thought I saw a king.
Oh, you saw a king all right in your dreams. You got Jack 4 like a tourist holding fake tickets to the World Series of Poker.
It was a heat of the moment thing, man. I felt it in my bones.
This is his chakra alignment. It's Texas Hold'em. Next time you're in the tank, maybe peek at your cards before launching a full Shakespearean tragedy.
Oh my, alright, I got the message. Double check before the double down. Yep, okay.
We'll be watching, one misread away from a full segment on poker crimes and misdemeanors. Stay vigilant and maybe, just maybe, look at your whole cards.
Yeah, thanks for the words of wisdom there, Captain Obvious. Back to the night. Online at 6 p.m. we got our slow roll. At 7 p.m. is the Hyper Turbo, and at 9 p.m. is the 660 Step 2. Live at Sal's Room at 7:30 is a 60 buy-in with 40 rebuys and a 20 add-on. Let's play it clean, let's play it right, and maybe look twice before you play a jack like a king. And always run good, you legend. You won't believe the hand he brought to the cashier, and somehow he still managed to cash with it. Lovely day. You won't believe what just came off the teletype. Sal's Room was unhinged last night. The room was buzzing, chips were flying, and Mike Ward, he got it done. Neil Dalton took second. Solid run, boys. But the one they'll be talking about for weeks is Justin Kavanagh. 2 tables left, 2 big blinds, and somehow he cashes. That's not poker. That's black magic. Someone check his hoodie for ruins. Meanwhile, over in the digital realm, Sal's clicking chips. 32 played the 6, 21 were in 7, and 12 grinders hopped into the 660, including me. And guess what? Me and Jason McGrath both scooped our second tickets for Sunday. That's right, we're double dipping. And if you're not in that step system by now, I gotta ask, what are you waiting for? Tonight, 7:30 p.m. at Sal's Room is our 60 buy-in with 40 rebuys and a 20 add-on. Stack it early, stack it often. Online is 6, 7, and 9 p.m. You know where I'll be.
Hey, hold up. We just got a new wire. Justin Kavanagh escapes from 2 big blinds. I've got his name circled 6 times here. 6.
Good.
You ever heard of the Kavanagh climb? No, you haven't, because it didn't exist until last night. And look at this. Now Mike Ward's back in the winner's circle. I'm telling you, something's happening. The streaks are sinking. The click and chips grid is activating. Keep your head down, protect your blinds, and for the love of Doyle, trust no one with suited connectors.
You heard the man. I'll see you at the tables, or the board, or maybe even both. And remember, run good, you legend. He sat quiet for over an hour, then one hand changed everything, and the table absolutely exploded. Lovely day. You hear who played last night? Styles' room was packed. 33 players battled it out, but it was the return of Mike Blanford that had everyone whispering. This man sat tight for over an hour, didn't play a hand, just watched, waited, plotted, then boom, double knockout. The whole room shook. After that, he couldn't miss. Cards fell like dominoes, and he chopped it with Lorraine like it was scripted.
You don't understand. Blanford's chip run matched the Fibonacci sequence. I charted it. Passive for 64 minutes, double knockout at golden ratio timing, and then bam, Lorraine. She's been in 3 final chops in 8 days. You think that's luck? I think not.
Meanwhile, online was buzzing. 26 played the soul roll, 17 jumped into the 7 p.m., and 9 made it into the 660. But it was Tina Chafe who scooped the seat, and who else but Don Moutry second for 48. She's just not on the closet board. She's become its center.
She's in the eye of the storm now. I ran the numbers. Every time she cashes, the bar TVs flicker. Coincident or interference?
No live game today. Rest your pals. But tonight at 7 p.m. is the big game Saturday online. 7 already registered, and it's going to be a walled one. And hey, keep an eye out. There just might be a pop-up free roll coming today.
Trust no one. Watch the feed. Watch the bar. Watch Don. And run good, you legend.
The board can't lie. The same names keep showing up, and the conspiracy board just couldn't take it anymore. You feel like something is happening in Sal's room, and I don't just mean the cards. I mean a pattern. Saturday night, Tina Chafe bags her 60 seat. Sunday night, Tina again, $385 richer. But wait, who's right there with her in the twisted dance of destiny?
Don Moutry again.
Right.
Yesterday, the free buy seat was on the line. Karen Grimes wins, sure. But who's in second, scooping the consolation cash like she knew it was coming? Don, of course. They're in cahoots. I got pins, strings, a full pizza box of scribbled notes, and a weird feeling in my gut, Phil.
James McGrath, 260 seats in his pocket already, and then he bags the 550 seat like it was baked into the flop.
He's not just running hot, he's controlling the temperature.
Right.
The man is steaming from inside the system.
Don, Tina, James, all connected? Maybe. All winning? Absolutely. You watching this from home thinking, weird streaks. Wake up. This is a movement.
They're calling it the pool circle.
Tonight, we go live from Sal's room at 7:30 p.m. for the big game satellite. 65 buy-in, 50 rebuys, and a $20 add-on. No bad beat, no 3K pool, just raw poker mayhem.
Online, 6 p.m. is the slow roll, 7 p.m. is the hyper turbo, 9 p.m. is the 660.
Play smart, watch who wins, and if Tina or Don stack you with a smile, just remember, you're not losing, you're being
Run
studied.
good, you legend.
The pool circle's been exposed, and now Closet Phil's convinced he's in on it. Lovely day. You're not going to believe what went down at Sal's room last night. Leo Shallow locks up his first 550 seat, and me, I take down my third. That's right, third seat. I barely finished stacking my chips when...
Third seat? I knew it. You're in on it. The pool circle's real. The pizza, the chips, the smiles, That Polaroid on the board didn't lie. Don, Tina, James, and now you? You're the final string in the web, Phil.
Hey, I just played the cards.
Don't gaslight me with your calm table talk. Online, 27 hit the slow roll, 19 into the hyper, and 11 played the 660. Curtis and Eileen scooped the seats. Come on, the data is screaming.
So, see you tonight?
Tonight, 7:30 p.m., live at Sal's Room, $60 buy-in, 40 rebuys, 20 add-on. It's happening. You're all in on it.
Online at 6 p.m. is the slow roll free roll. 7 p.m. the hyper turbo. 9 p.m. the step 2. Bring tinfoil
Mystery
and run
unlocked.
good, you legend.
The mystery's unlocked.
A royal flush hit the table, but believe it or not, that wasn't even the strangest thing that happened. Lovely day. You ever have one of those nights where the laws of physics just fold under the weight of pocket twos? That's what happened last night at Sal's Room, and no, I don't mean metaphorically, I mean literally. Because the white magic was off the charts. 27 players, 38 rebuys. Dr. Flopper Popper had 11 of those. 11, which, according to back of napkin math, means the good doctor rebought almost 3 times per orbit. Then Jason Miller hits a royal flush. Because of course he did. That wins the high hand. Obviously everyone's happy unless you're Greg Royal, who decided 10 high straight flush wasn't quite flashy enough. No big deal. Nothing suspicious at all about a royal flush and a straight flush in the same night. No. And then there's Linda. Bless her and those snowmen. Pocket 8s. Gets it in against Nathan's ace-jack, and the flop comes jack-jack 8. Yeah, a flop both. This isn't poker anymore. This is a fever dream. Oh, and did I mention Tina? She's down to 6,000 chips. The blinds are 3 and 6,000. She hits quad queens. You're supposed to be drawing dead, not pulling magic tricks with court cards. And the cherry on top? Dale Pomeroy's aces hold up against Connie's kings to give him a monster stack into the final table. Dale, Nathan, and Michael chopped it. Of course, Michael. He cracked aces with his pocket twos at the final table. You just can't make this stuff up, I'm telling you. Unless, of course...
The pool circle is active, baby. Don't look at me like that. You saw it. Eileen Chafe scooped the online seat in the 660 after 29 were in the slow roll, 23 in the hyper, and 12 played the 660. I got strings on my board connecting Eileen, Dale, and Michael. All of them showed up on the graph last week. Don't ask me which graph.
Wait. You're telling me this pool circle isn't just a half-baked inside joke?
You think it's a joke? But every time the circle tightens, someone hits runner perfection. Greg's 10 high straight flush wasn't luck. It was alignment. Linda flopped a boat, sacrificial snowman. And Michael, I don't even know what dimension he's tapping into. He might be the pool.
You're off the rails again, Phil.
That's where the truth lives. And until someone rolls a 5-card Charlie with all jokers, I'm watching the pattern. Stay woke, stay wary, and if Eileen invites you to the pool, bring a tinfoil swim cap.
We're off to the deep end. See you tonight at Sal's Room at 7:30 for the 60 buy-in, 40 rebuys, and a 20 add-on. Online at 6, 7, and 9. Run good, you legend. Don Moutry pulled off a straight flush and chopped the pot. All in the same hand. Unbelievable. Lovely day. Last night at Sal's Room, things got weird. We had 17 brave souls battle out, and as the dust settled, Nathan Penny took third for 350, but then, of course, the final two standing, Chad Wheeler and Don Moutry, they chopped it up for 650 each. But hold on, that's just the surface story, because at the exact same time on Sal's clicking chips, 29 in the slow roll, 19 in the hyper, and 7 in the step 2. Guess who won the step 2? Yep, Don again. She was playing live and online at the same time, and when she hit that straight flush online, the lights flickered at the club. Everyone saw it this time, not just me. You think that's just a coincidence?
Are you seeing it now? I told you, buddy. The woman ain't playing poker. She's manipulating the fabric of time. One hand at the table, one hand online, and the third hand in the electrical panel.
Maybe just the power grid surged.
Surged. She surged a straight flush while ordering onion rings with her left pinky. She didn't even blink. Phil, you ever see someone fold 3 games ahead?
And here I just thought she ran good.
She runs everything. She's always in the money. She never breaks a sweat. She probably built clicking chips in her sleep.
So what now?
Now we track power surges. We log every flicker.
Yeah.
We cross-reference her chip stacks with the lunar cycle, the bingo schedule, and her Facebook marketplace activity.
You think we can stop her?
No, but we can document it before she wins again.
And you know what? I hope she does.
Oh, she will. She's already playing. She never left the table.
Tonight at Sal's room at 7:30 is a 100 buy-in with 180 rebuy and a 20 add-on. And online is 6, 7, and 9 as always. Run good, you legend. The pool circle mystery deepens, and Closet Phil's theories are getting wilder by the minute. Lovely day. I know what you're thinking. Phil, weren't you supposed to be giving out free money today? Yeah, well, Mike is on vacation, so guess who's the tournament director tonight? And that's right, me. Which means no free money Friday this week. But don't panic. I will post a special free roll for Sunday's seat just to keep the Sharks fed. Now let's rewind to last night. 23 in the 6 p.m. free buy, 16 in the Hyper Turbo, and 11 in the Step 2. I scooped the seat. Tina Chafe locked up 54 for second place. Online was fire, but live at Sal's room, Chunky had a runaway night. He was a wrecking ball, couldn't be stopped. Tonight, we go back to work, live at 7:30 p.m. at Sal's room, the 60 buy-in with 40 rebuys and a $20 add-on. Online, 6 p.m. is a free buy, 7 p.m. is the Hyper Turbo, 8 p.m. is a daily PKO, 9 p.m. is a 660 Step 2. But there's something else going on. We've been getting messages, strange patterns, players who always win, late entries who run pure. It's got a name now, the pool circle.
Did somebody say pool circle?
Yeah.
It's real, and it's deep. I got names, Phil. I got maps. I've been tracking Turn River runouts since April, and the math don't lie.
We're trying to interview someone from inside the circle. Don Mutri was top of the list, but she hasn't confirmed.
She must be afraid to let the conspiracy out.
Yep, so calling all conspirators, if you felt it, if you've seen it, if you've benefited from it, or been a victim of it, come on Sal Scoop and talk to me. We're opening the door. One guest, one voice, on camera, no edits, no cuts, just truth.
They won't come forward, Phil. They're too scared. But if they do, you better believe I'll be watching from inside the system. One click and I'm in.
Tonight, the action continues, but eyes are open. The circle's closing. Are you in it? Massive clash. Aces, kings, and ace king all in. And somehow, he's still in the club. Got here again. Oh my. Lovely day. What did you do to him last night? Phil stormed in, threw me out of the closet, slammed the door shut, and he hasn't come out since. I heard sobbing, mumbling to the poker gods, maybe even a ritual sacrifice to the RNG spirits. I don't know. But it's been 14 hours and the candle's still burning. Let's just check in on him.
Why, God? Why did you do that to me?
Yep.
I had the game.
He's still in there,
It was mine.
crying.
Aces versus kings versus ace king.
So while Phil processes his trauma, here's what you need to know. Tonight at 7:30, Sal's room is loaded. There's a 60 buy-in with 40 rebuys and a 20 add-on. It's a full-blown heater. Our online lineup, 6 p.m. there's the free buy. You got no excuses. 7 p.m. there's a Hyper Turbo, free buy. Blink and you're out.
This is not fair.
8 p.m. is a $10 daily PKO where you can put a price on your rivals.
Why did you do that?
And 9 p.m. is the Step 2 660 closer. And hey, did the lights flicker at the club around 11:36 last night? Because Phil hit a straight flush in that 660, and I swear I felt a ripple in the algorithm. They're watching us, man. Wait, do you hear that? That's the teletype. See what's coming in, some breaking news. Breaking news from the Newfoundland Poker Bureau. Mike Walsh, aka the Rodney Dangerfield of NL Poker, wants his respect. He had 16,000 in chips, and 1.5 hours later, 90,000. He called his shot in the fifth field of 40 plus, declared victory mid-game, and then actually won it. He split it with Don Lutry. Yes, again, Don. There's that pool circle again. He's not playing often, but when he does, he's final tabling like it's scripted. See you tonight. Bring your A game, or bring a candle, and run good, you legend. The action was huge. A $2,800 chop and double free rolls online. Sal's room was buzzing all night. Lovely day. You won't believe who chopped it last night. Sal's room was on fire. 33 players, 33 rebuys, and a monster 2,800 prize pool. Who locked it up? Greg Peddle, Arnold Foley, and Rick King with a clean three-way chop. That's what we call turning up on a Saturday. Online, absolute buzzing. 28 in the slow roll, 18 hit the 7 p.m. hyper turbo, and 14 bombed through the 660 at 9. And guess who scooped the 60 seats? Neil Dalton and Errol Squires. Deadly duo right there. Now here's where you come in. Today's a full ladder climb online. 12 p.m. is the slow roll, 1:30 is a free roll for the 60 seat, 4 p.m. is a step 2 660 buy-in, and 7 p.m. is the big game SETI. And it's already heating up. You want that seat? You've got 2 free roll shots and a 660 backdoor. Don't say you didn't have chances. And hey, if this show's ever made you smile, laugh, or made the grind feel less grindy, or if you'd ever go back and watch an old episode again, do me a solid and tap that subscribe button over on youtube.com/@FKN_Phil. Because this ain't just news. This is for you. You're watching. You're waiting for it now. And maybe today you make the difference.
Hey. I see what you're doing. Noon, a free roll, 1:30 a seat, step 2 at 4. Someone's trying to climb the whole ladder today, and I respect it. But listen here, nobody makes it to the final table without me knowing. I've been watching. I'm always watching.
Good luck. Let's see who climbs the ladder, and run good, you legend. He was gunning for the win, but Closet Phil wasn't buying it. He's convinced the whole thing was a setup. Lovely-ish day. You know, this was supposed to be the big 50th episode. We're supposed to have confetti, fireworks, drama, but it's 2:15 p.m. now, and frankly, I'm done wrestling with recoding my videos, OBS lag, and video IDs that are longer than my arm. I mean, I wrote it, I planned it, I had it all ready to go. You should have seen it, the drama. But what you're going to get now is me turning around and doing it this way. Fireworks and all. You know, she wanted to win. I said, hey, we chopped. But according to one man, that ain't a split. That's a setup. Last night, me and Don split the online pot. Clean, respectful, classical deal. But she wants that W on the board. She said she wants it for Sal's Group, and that's fair. She's been running so hot. But the moment I agreed, I heard something creak.
The chop?
Yeah.
You mean the cover-up?
No.
Oh, it's always the quiet ones. You two whispering in the back room, dividing up the pot like it's leftover lasagna. Same final table, same smirk. Don asks for the W, Phil gives it, and the chat, you get crumbs. You get the highlight reel. The truth? Redacted, classified, lifted off the hard drive.
I call it trust. He calls it treason. But hey, if you're going to chop, might as well do it in style. And if you think this story's over, wait till you see what we dig up next. So for tonight at Sal's room at 7:30 p.m. is the live big game SETI at with a 65 buy-in and 50 rebuys, 20 add-on, and 1 seat guaranteed. Online at Sal's Click and Chips is the slow roll free roll at 6, Then at 7 is the Hyper Turbo, and at 8 is a PKO, and at 9 is the 660 Step 2. See you on the felt, and run good, you legend. And there you have it, the story so far, from the very first scoop to the wildest conspiracies, bad beats, and everything in between. But this is just the beginning. Sal's room never sleeps, and neither does Closet Phil. So if you've made it this far, you're already part of the family. Hit that subscribe button, stick around for the next chapter, and maybe, just maybe, you'll end up in the scoop yourself someday.